do more than any other organization in the state.
Mic check, Aaron.
Alyssa, some of the families I talked to at the meal say decisions like abortion are never easy. If it's the wrong one.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
Every Saturday and Sunday morning on First News Weekend, in our segment Meet the Candidates, I sit down one-on-one with local candidates in a get-to-know-you session, only on News Channel 15.
Day. I woke up to a feeling, every little thing has meaning. I woke up to a light bulb on, every little thing is possible.
We've added a touch of Philadelphia cream cheese to our Kraft natural cheese to make it creamier. So whatever you make isn't just good, it's amazing.
You. We know you. We know you have to rise early and work late, with not enough sleep in between. How you sometimes need to get over to that exit like right now. And how things aren't just about you anymore. Introducing the all-new smart sensing Honda Accord. It starts with you.
Dave's got Jack Hanna's Wild Animals, all new Monday.
Next Sunday.
Everybody, get down on the ground!
Was this robbery an inside job?
Out of all of your employees, which is the least trustworthy?
What?
Only the mentalist knows.
You can't play some game with people's lives. We're the law. We can do whatever we want.
A new mentalist next Sunday after The Good Wife, only CBS.
You're watching Wayne TV, CBS Fort Wayne.
Now on Nightcast, more cases of fungal meningitis are found in Indiana. We have the latest numbers. Plus,
love the babies. We want to save all the babies we can, but we're here for the mothers as well.
A Fort Wayne group demonstrates against abortion with a unique memorial service.
And temperatures will be falling below freezing as we head overnight tonight. Nightcast starts now.
You're watching coverage you can count on. This is News Channel 15's Nightcast.
Good evening. Indiana now has 8 cases of fungal meningitis linked to tainted medication. That's up from 5 reported cases yesterday. We've been following this rapidly changing story for you all week. Overnight reporter Rod Hisson continues our coverage with the latest update. Rod.
Hi, good evening, Alyssa. There are now 91 confirmed cases of fungal meningitis across 9 different states. The death count remains at 7. The outbreak stems from contaminated doses of a steroid used to ease chronic back pain. The Indiana State Department of Health says 1,500 people in Indiana have received spinal or joint injections of the drugs. 6 facilities in Indiana received a potentially contaminated medicine. Early reports indicate 1 person died in Evansville. 2 people in Elkhart are hospitalized. Fort Wayne Physical Medicine is the local clinic that received the steroid injection, but it's not clear if any patients were exposed to the meningitis. If you got a shot and are concerned, you should call your doctor. This type of fungal meningitis, by the way, is not contagious. As this story still develops, we'll have any updates and anything else that happens overnight on First News starting at 5. Alyssa?
Okay, thank you very much, Rod. Authorities in Indiana and Michigan are still on the hunt for 2 escaped inmates and their girlfriends. Kenneth Grauman and Gregory Bradshaw escaped from a re-entry program facility in Michigan on September 29th. Police say the group is armed and considered extremely dangerous.
They're in a vehicle. There will be a pursuit. In the way that they're driving, I just truly hope that no one is injured. They have a .357 revolver, we believe, and a Glock handgun, along with these rifles from the Indiana incident. You know, it has all the makings of a bad ending.
That Indiana incident is when the group stole a Ford Taurus outside a Kokomo Kroger last week. There were several rifles and ammunition inside the car. Federal authorities are now offering a $1,500 reward for their capture. Allen County Right to Life demonstrated against abortion today at its 20th annual memorial for the unborn. News Channel 15's Aaron Rogers has more tonight from Studio 15.
Alyssa, some of the families I talked to at the memorial say decisions like abortion are never easy, but memorials like this help with the healing process.
When I was 18 years old,
we need to renew ourselves.
I went and I made
the
choice.
Chris Mettinger says that choice unknowingly led her on a life of drug and alcohol abuse.
There's a lot of self-esteem issues, and I didn't know what it was from for a long time.
And even though that was over 30 years ago, she comes to the Unborn Memorial as a part of her ongoing healing process.
You know, they're not condemning us. You know, they're loving us, and that's huge. Because abortion is something that normally you don't talk about, and you're afraid of what people are going to think of you. And to have this community open their arms is very healing.
This afternoon marked the 20th annual Unborn Memorial held at Catholic Cemetery in East Fort Wayne, hosted by the Allen County Right to Life.
We love the babies. We want to save all the babies we can, but we're here for the mothers as well.
I once was lost. The program consisted of prayers and speakers and a dedication to the more than 300 unborn babies this year alone.
There's hope and healing for any woman who has made an abortion decision, and we're here to help the mothers as well as defend the children.
And Allen County Right to Life officials say this is one event celebrating the lives of the unborn, where they don't receive any opposition.
And I just want to help others. I want to help others not have to live a life I don't want to say regret. I'll always regret what I did, but the shame and the guilt is what I want to help others find forgiveness for.
Planned Parenthood of Indiana sent an email saying that they, quote, do more than any other organization in the state to reduce the incidence of abortion. We believe that everyone should have choices and the ability to express their opinions. The Allen County Right to Life has its Big March for Life event in January. In Studio 15, Aaron Rogers, News Channel 15.